First, top headlines. 5 people, including ex-sub-registrar and ex-SDC, has been remanded for 3 days police custody in connections with multiple cases of land record fabrications. 30 gold biscuits worth rupees 3 crores seized from a 60-year-old smuggler by a combined team of the police and customs. Manipur government withdraws from suspensions of operations agreement with 2 Kuki militant groups. Zero tolerance towards terrorism and nationalism, says Amit Shah during 54th CISF Raising Day in Hyderabad. And drought takes on champions Round Glass Punjab tonight at Tau Devi Lal Stadium. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. I'm your host, Deemita. Before giving you the news, we requested to follow the SOP given by the government, where face masks on public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play a part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in details. 5 people, including ex-sub-registrar for Porompat and ex-SSC for Haingang, were arrested in connections with multiple cases of land record fabrications and fake land deeds. Those arrested by the police were sub-ex-registrar Sagol Sem Ibomcha, Kundrakpam Dayam Yanti Haingang ex-SCC, G Tinglen Sana Kabui, Circle Mandol, Moirangthem Sana Tomba, and Lesangthem Bishwanath. 5 of them were produced before the duty magistrate yesterday and have been remanded for 3 days police custody. In connection to these developments, a praise meet was held today at Porompat Infalis DC. Speaking at the meet, Infalis DC, Kumanthem Daina said there has been reports from various sources that land records have been altered in many cases, which is against the law of the land. On receiving these reports, the district administration filed a complaint to Haingang and Porompat police station. She further said that all the accused are in the police custody. She assured that whoever is against the law will be punished.
Fabrication of government land records, aduga sugumba magi necessary legal action of na baina. Second, suba complaint asina haribalam asi kanagumba amada changaba matungda transaction tawramba transaction asi give did ki kuthang da tawba give did haibasi apni government ki office memorandum ama July 2021 ki office memorandum amagi matung ina give did haibasi only among members of the family. The family haisina Manipur Land Revenue and Land Reforms Act 1960 defined tawba family ki definition. Haibadi parents, grandchildren, brothers, even members of joint Hindu family. Asigi kenogi definition asigi wang bada nephew amasung brother-in-law gumba ki kenogi adugumba gi marido oina gifted asi Gifted asigi haribalam asi me third person amada transfer tawrambani hariba gifted asi akoigi masai government ki orders ki wang bada tawgi damakta akoigi certain official khara government order defy tawgi book tawzabani
ahan badda Sagol Sem Ibomcha adagi di mazina den sub register ola adagi Kundrakpam Damayenti ko LDC ko mani ji pare aduga ko duty magistrate to puthole duty magistrate na numit ahom ni police custody period mo ko enisi aduga during this ko document ki oiba kega to go investigation ma khata na chatrani ani ji adagi atoppa amana Haingang police station su complaint ama toba aduna Haingang police ki FIR na masina kanona masizu sem additional deputy commissioner Imphal is na complaint tawni masijida na mi ahum hawa mi hom phabajna ha Jinglen Sana Kabui, then the SDC Henga, adagi number 2 the Moirang Them Sana Tomba, Masina Circle Mandoli, adagi ama Laisang Them Biswana Kobama, mi hom pai, Moko Omzina, Mit Mangani police custody from.
A 60-year-old smuggler was reportedly arrested and 30 gold biscuits weighing 4.98 kg, worth approximately rupees 3 crore in the international market, were recovered from his car, and official sources said on Saturday. Based on intelligence input from across the border that an old smuggler has taken a consignment of huge gold bars from his counterparts along the international border, a joint team of law enforcement agencies sounded an alert and intercepted a Honda Toyota car at Pokpi Bozoipur bus stand at the National Highway number 102 More Internationals to Imphal. The sleuths of the Custom Division Imphal and the officials of the Customs Palel and Kakching police stations carried out a search operations to trace the gold biscuits inside the vehicle. An official of the Land Custom Division, the Imphal branch, said 30 gold biscuits weighing 4.98 kg were found concealed below the driver's seat of the car. The market value of the seized gold is around rupees 3 crore. On getting answers from the alleged smuggler after spot inquiries, the custom official established that the illegal goods would be smuggled outside the state through their counterparts. The official further stated that the combined team of the police and the custom foiled attempts at gold smuggling, which was seized under the Custom Act of 1962. The smuggler, later identified as Tongkholen Mate, 60 years from Khudengthabi village along the international border. The seized biscuits are impounded vehicles are now in custody for taking details of legal proceedings, the officials added. In another event, the Custom Preventive Forces (CPF) has confiscated 4.9 kg of gold bars worth rupees 2.83 crore from an SUV at Kakching District's Pokpi area, the force said on Saturday. Acting on specific intelligence, the sleuths intercepted the vehicles on Friday, and a thorough search of it led to the recovery of 30 gold biscuits. The yellow metal, suspected to be of the foreign origin, was found concealed under the rear seat of the vehicle, said in a statement issued by the Deputy Commissioner, Custom Division Imphal, Krithishri S. The driver and owner of the vehicle, identified as Tongkholen Mate, 62 years, of the Chandal district, Sibolong, Khudengthabi, was subsequently arrested under the provisions of the Custom Act 1962. Parents will have to play a pivotal role in bringing a gender equality society, says Wangkai AC MLA Thangjum Arun Kumar. He further said we should seek and take our rights rather than waiting for it to be delivered. He said this today while speaking at the event held in connection with International Women's Day organized by ITA Northeast Women's Network at Sangai Hall in Hotel Imphal North AOC. The event was also attended by All Manipur Kanba Imalup, General Secretary Wahingbam Luang Labor Chanu, ex-minister A.K. Mirabai, and various others elite persons. As part of the event, third editions of the annual ITA Manipur Women for Substance Award 2023 was awarded to 21 eminent persons from various fields. World Thangta Day was organized yesterday at Thangta Sanglen Yumnam Huidrom in Imphal district. The event was attended by Huidrom Prem Kumar Singh, President World Thangta Federations, Kuraizam Local Singh, MLA Wangoi Assembly Constituency, R.K. Dilip Singh, Thongnaujam Priyo Kumar Singh, former Secretary Thangta Federations of India. Floral tributes were also made to the Grandmaster Sanahal by Thangta Mahikol, Yumnam Huidrom, Huye Lalong Thangta Association, Manipur Thangta Federations of India, and World Thangta Federations participated officials from South Asian Thangta Federations, Asian Thangta Federation. On the occasion, Grandmaster Khoishnam Dablo Khaba, Principal cum Director, Eastern Kala Vidya Thangta Association, Nomibung of Imphal District, was honored with Grandmaster Sanahal Award 2023 for excellence in Thangta.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯔꯁꯤꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯕ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ ꯂꯩ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ ꯏꯁꯥꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯐꯥꯎꯏ ꯏꯚꯟ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯏꯁꯥꯗ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯌꯦ thaba ma taw ma tam da koi Manipur da kitang chayen na si tum le dong to ba thaba ma taw aduga ye ngod su he thaba mapalam de la ko su ke no me taw da chayen na ba me te la every thaba ko de problem so ikre to ma si no wa da ba aduna segum ba khara ko buduna ko yi ai no hona za su ka ya ma ni mo tung da ga su ai hona mi ha dum ni mi am ka adu ma si lai ra wa hal ni ko hona na nga si ko si gi la gen si o ni adu hona ba gi hona za ba gi hona da ga di so na su pi ko hona ba nga si ai ba mi am na de gi lam dam za gi adu gi so na adu gi mani PTV na masak khangi de ji hona za gi ko gi mahi ya la pa ne na ya han ni
Yaosheng Sports Meet, which began on the 7th of this month throughout the valley areas of the state, concluded yesterday. Led by the local clubs, most of the women, youth, children were seen indulging the games and sport organized in their respective locality. On the last day of the festival, clubs distributed prizes to the winners of the various events organized during the 5-day-long sports meet. The All Assam Manipuri Students Union AMSU met Chief Minister N. Biren Singh in Imphal on Saturday, seeking the Manipur government's support and interventions to help resolve the several issues faced by Manipuri students in Assam. Chief Minister, through his Twitter account, said that the government have been extending support to the Manipuri committees settled in the northeast and will continue to do so. The second part of the budget session of Parliament will begin tomorrow. The second leg of the session will have a total of 17 sittings and will continue till the 6th of next month. The budget session will be resuming after a long month recess during the department-related parliamentary standing committees examine the demands for grants of various ministries and departments. Ahead of the second leg of the budget session, Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar has also convened an all-party meeting today in New Delhi to ensure smooth functioning of the House. The budget session of the Parliament began on the 31st of January with the address by President Draupadi Murmu to joint sitting of both houses of Parliament. The first phase of the Parliament session continued till the 13th of February. During the period, a total of 10 sittings were held. During the first phase, discussions were held on the motion of thanks to the President's address and the Union Budget 2023-24. The Manipur government has backed out of the suspension of Operation Sioux signed with the Kuki National Army and the Jaumi Revolutionary Front, two tribal underground organizations in Manipur, with immediate effect. On the other hand, the government served show causes notice to the district collectors and the police superintendents of the Churachandpur district and More, the border town, on why disciplinary actions should not be taken up against them for failing to prevent the mass release despite the clamping of prohibitory orders under Section 144 CRP. The momentous decisions were taken in a late-night cabinet meeting on March 10. A government press release said that the steps were taken in the view of the violent incidents that happened in Kangpopi district. Many civilians and the police personnel were injured in the ding-dong running battles at several places. The cabinet took special considerations of the increasing allegations that most of the leaders who had flouted these outfits are not Indians but illegal immigrants. The people who took out the processions demand stopping meddling with the tribal land by the Manipur government, while the district authorities in Churachandpur and More allowed the processions. Those of Kangpopi district came down heavily. Tear gas canisters were fired. Several shots were fired in the air. Some processionalists planted stones at the police. Some activists armed with a lethal weapon chased the officials. There were injuries on both sides. Under the Sioux agreement, many KNA and JRF militants had come overground. However, the union government is yet to come to the negotiating table. The Manipur government has been destroying poppy plants and evicting shelters in the reserve and the protected forest. The large-scale destructions of poppy plants and evictions are not to the liking of these two outfits, the crucial cabinet meeting felt. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren is launching the war on drugs and says that there shall be no compromise on the issues. All sections are keeping their finger crossed as Manipur government's decisions may also impact other outfits who are Sioux signatories. Akhil Bharatiya Pratinidhi Sabha, which is a 3-day event of Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh MID, started today at Seva Sanna Gram Vikas Kendra, Patikalyana, Samalkha, Haryana. Full tributes were made to Bharat Mata by Chief of the RSS Dr. Mohan Bhagavat and Dattreya, All India General Secretary. Tributes were also given to various Khetra, film star and people who have done various social works for the Sangh and the society. The meet will include the work review of 2022-23 sessions and the various planning for the 2023-24 session. The meet will also be attended by All India Saha Sarkarwa National Executive Members, Zonal and State Executives, ABPS elected members, Pratinidhi Bibhag, Pracharak and various invitees. The meet will also be attended by 2 Northeast level members, 10 state level members, 3 Bibhag level members and 1 Pranidhi. Around 1,400 Karyakatas from various states will participate in the meet. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today said that the number of people getting involved in terrorism and nationalism in the country has come down significantly and many have been joining the mainstream. He also asserted that those who have zero tolerance against terrorism and nationalism. Saha made a statement while participating in 54th Rising Day of Central Industrial Security Force CISF at National Industrial Security Academy and ISA Hyderabad. He said that no country can progress without a secure airport and seaports. During the Raising Day event, which was held for the first time outside New Delhi, the mock demonstrations to show how hostile situation will be dealt by CISF salutes by creating a Naxal attack on the vital installations has wooed everyone. The all-woman contingent display of ancient martial art Kalari Payatu, a native art from Kerala, remained standalone. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Heritage Convent. Admission open for playgroup to Standard 9 for the academic session 2023-2024. Day boarding facilities available for playgroup to Standard 5. Hostel facilities available for Standard 6 to 12. State-of-art digital classroom, fully digitized and Wi-Fi enabled campus. Holistic learning through playway and research-based methods. Highly qualified and experienced teachers. For more details, kindly visit the school office or log in to our website heritageconvent.com.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel in Far East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration come at Mason Open for 2023 and 24 session.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 PM English News. On Saturday, India recorded 456 new coronavirus infections, pushing the tally to 4.46 crore, while the active cases increased to 3,406, the Union Health Ministry said. The death toll stands at 5,30,780, with one death reported in Gujarat, data updated by the ministry at 8 AM stated. So far, the country has logged a total of 4.46 crore COVID-19 cases. The active cases now comprises 0.01% of total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was at 98.80%, according to the ministry website. The number of people who have recuperated from disease surged to 4,41,55,782, while the case fatality rate was 1.19%. According to the ministry, 220.64 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccines have been administered in the country so far under a nationwide inoculation drive. Amid the rise in the cases of the seasonal influenza subtype H3 and 2, the Centre on Saturday expressed concern over a gradual increase in the COVID-19 positivity rate in some states and said it needed to be promptly addressed. The country logged 456 new COVID-19 cases on Saturday. The centre requested all states and union territories to follow operational guidelines for integrated surveillance of respiratory pathogens representing as cases of influenza like illness, ILI, or severe acute respiratory infections, SARI. The states were also requested to take a stock of hospital preparedness such as availability of drugs and medical oxygen, vaccination coverage against COVID-19 and influenza. In light of rising trade in others, ILIs and SARIs being witnessed in some states and union territories across the country, a meeting was held recently to review the current situations with the central ministers, department and organizations concerned. In terms of requisite public health actions, it is essential that state and district IDSP units closely follow the trend of ILI and SARI in their respective areas, monitor the proportions of cases and refer sufficient number of samples for testing for influenza, SARS-CoV-2 and adenovirus. All states and union territories must be lateral in spirit, implement operation guidelines for revised surveillance strategy in context of COVID-19, which provides for integrated surveillance of respiratory pathogens presenting as cases of ILIs or SARI, the letter stated. In the major actions against the so-called gun culture in Punjab, the Bhagwan Mann-led Punjab government today cancelled the license of 813 guns in the state. Among the licenses cancelled, 87 were from Ludhiana Rural, 48 from Shahid Bhagat Singh Nagar, 10 from Gurdaspur, 84 from Faridkot, 199 from Pathankot, 47 from Hoshiarpur, 6 from Kapurthala, 235 from SAS, Kasba and 16 from Sangrur. Arms licenses of 27 people of the Amritsar Commissionerate and 11 from Jalandhar Commissionerate and many other districts have been cancelled. The Punjab government has cancelled more than 2,000 arms licenses so far. Rules have to be followed to keep gun, the state government said, adding that there is now a ban on carrying and displaying weapons in public functions, religious places, marriage ceremonies or any other event in Punjab. There are a total of 3,73,053 arms licenses in Punjab. The Punjab government says it continuously takes actions to end gun culture. Two empty coaches of the stable wreck at train caught fire in Guwahati's Chandmari area on Saturday evening. Fire tenders had rushed to the spot on receiving the informations. Both the coaches were empty, so no casualty or injury have been reported. The reason behind the fire is yet to be ascertained. Now in sports news, a brave performance by the Indian women's under-20 team saw them draw with host Vietnam in the final Group F game of the 2024 AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup qualifiers round 1 on Saturday. Though both teams finished on 7 points from the 3 matches in the 4-team group, the result knocked India out of the contentions for round 2 of the qualifiers due to an inferior goal differences. India ended with a difference of +13. Vietnam had +14. After having registered 2 comprehensive victories against Singapore and Indonesia in the opening 2 fixtures, India were faced with a must-win situation against the hosts on Saturday. As it was, despite a performance that at times was brilliant and eye-catching, India were knocked out without actually going down at all. Though the fact remains that India were stopped in their track on the goal difference only, it will be a little to comfort coach Mayol Rocky. India never conceded the lead in the qualifiers and crashed out despite being unbeaten in 3 games. Champions Round Glass Punjab looking to stay unbeaten at home against 4th place Trau FC tonight at the Dao Devi Lal Stadium. Trau have secured a top 4 finish for only the second time in their heroic history, but will have a chance to move up the third win with a win should Gokulam Kerala lose to Srinidhi Dekhan in the earlier kickoff. Today's match will be a good chance for coach Laimapopam Nandakumar to test his strategy and the ability of his boys against a strong team like Round Glass Punjab ahead of Hero Super Cup qualifiers next month. On a hectic penultimate day of the I-League 2022-23, Mohammedan Sporting displayed the best performance, beating bottom place Sudeva Delhi 5-2, but the Idol FC gained the most despite dropping points in a 2-2 draw with Mumbai Kenkri FC. Neroka FC went down at home at Churchill Brothers 0-1, while Real Kashmir FC beat Rajasthan United 1-0 as 4 matches were played across country on a busy day. Mohammedan Sporting registered a 5-2 win over wooden spooner Sudeva Delhi in the Kishore Bharati Karirangan in Kolkata. Nigerian forward Abiola Dauda's hat-trick was the main reason behind the emphatic victory. Real Kashmir 34 points ensured a 5th spot with a 1-0 victory over Rajasthan United at the Ambedkar Stadium in New Delhi. Ernest Boitang scored the all-important goal for the Snow Leopards in the 7th minute of the match. The Goan side defeated Neroka in an ill-tempered match at the Kumalampak Stadium earlier in the day. The match heated up in the second half as frustrations grew among both ranks and the players got physical. It culminated in the ugly scenes after the game was over. Nongan Singh, the debut symbol of Neroka, and Sarif Muhammad and Ponif Bas of Churchill Brothers were shot the red cards for a scuffle after the final whistle. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. 5 people including ex-sub-registrar and ex-SSC has been remanded for 3 days police custody in connections with the multiple cases of land records fabrications. 30 gold biscuits worth ₹3 crores seized from a 60-year-old smuggler by a combined team of the police and customs. Manipur government withdraws from suspension of operations agreement with 2 Kuki militant groups. Zero tolerance towards terrorism and nationalism, says Amit Shah during 54th CISF Rising Day in Hyderabad. And Trau takes on champions Round Glass Punjab tonight at Dao Devi Lal Stadium. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Thank you and have a great day.